Okay, so we're hours away from the finale of Yellowjackets, and y'all told me in the comments there was a new clip out, and I was just like, I gotta talk about it. So it's like literally maybe like 5 hours or 7 before the finale airs. I'm gonna watch it in the morning, y'all. So after this, I'm logging off and I'm coming back to talk about this. But I will tell you, this new clip truly is something that's just setting up the tone perfectly for this finale. So let's get into it. Of course, hit that subscribe button, notification bell. Tomorrow morning, we are talking that finale and everything about it. So don't miss it out here. Our breakdowns, our theories. Let's see how right we were. Check out our other theories and breakdowns we've done if you want. But this one pretty much is similar to Akila's vision, where she saw all of the animals perished, and it just starts off dark, somber. The snow has set and it looks like it is time for another sacrifice. Now, I'm wondering what they were going to do for food, right? Because it doesn't sound they were going to do this sacrifice. And they actually came to this like belief that they need to do this sacrifice because they say that the wilderness might be mad at them. That's according to Lottie. And they say, how? We've sacrificed a scientist, we've sacrificed Coach Ben, we've sacrificed the guide. How is it possible that the wilderness wants more? And Mari comes out of nowhere, and I'm just like, girl, what are you talking about? You didn't believe in the wilderness before, and you were telling Lottie to like get the hell out of here when she killed the scientist, but now you're here saying it needs to be a more personal one, not our enemies, and it is just sounding so crazy, right? So we see that Lottie says it has to be one of the girls because it has to be something that's gonna hurt, pretty much something that's gonna be a true sacrifice. And then we see that Shauna in this clip agrees with her and says that they need to have another hunt, which is already like sounding insane to Natalie, who says she's out, she's not doing this. And we see that clearly Shauna has really asserted herself as the leader of the Yellowjackets, because it just takes her one word to get Natalie back in check. When Natalie's like, screw y'all, I'm done, all Shauna has to say is, Natalie. So getting her in check, honestly. I'm curious to see how we got here. But I really feel this is where this episode is going to start off, like just with the winter already here. Maybe we'll get a bit more backstory about what happened. Hannah is in full Yellowjackets form, it seems here. She is game to do whatever they're doing. And I think it's more of a whole thing she got interested in, just seeing how they reacted to everything that had happened prior. So really, really interesting stuff right here happening in just these 3 minutes they released. You can go check out the clip if you want, but it really is looking very grim for one of the Yellowjackets here. Of course, I just today did my theories on who Pip Girl could be, on my questions we need answered, and I don't know, could it just be Mari for some like poetic justice? She is the one that's kind of egging it on as well. We know it's not going to be Shauna. We know it's not going to be Lottie. So I truly feel it would just be some poetic justice to see Mari be the one that it becomes Pit Girl, just because she is so adamant about doing this. Also, there is no mention of an Antler Queen or anybody stepping up to that role. So I feel like Antler Queen might be something that truly comes as a vision to Lottie, maybe that night when they're preparing and having a last supper of sorts, and that's when they decide who Antler Queen could be. I just really do think that this is going to be an episode where we see that. Now, when does rescue come? I'm curious about that, because I thought it was about to come since it's already winter, but some people have been telling me the timelines and time frames just don't line up for that. So you let me know below what you think and all of that. But yeah, this clip, it definitely sets it up well, and the sort of feelings that the girls are having for one another as well just is so interesting here. Truly, Shauna has like climbed up their ranks an insane amount, because everybody just falls into line as soon as Shauna says they're doing this. Natalie tries a bit to push back on the idea, but we quickly see that Shauna gets her back in check in this clip. So I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. We already have the pictures and the videos for the trailers where they showcase this hunt, and we see somebody being put up with a knife, right? And that's something that I always found interesting as to who that could be. And some people have said that it could be Hannah. Some people have said it could be Travis. I don't know, honestly, now that I'm looking even more, because y'all got me thinking otherwise of what I was thinking. But I'm definitely ready to see what's going to happen in the upcoming episode. But actually, now that I see it a little bit closer here, I do see Hannah's like sweater, right? I don't know if that is her sweater or not, but it does look like it for sure. So we're definitely going to wait and see. Tomorrow morning, I will be talking about the episode after it airs. I will get my breakdown ready for y'all. I think we'll do the live where we talk about the finale until Sunday when people watch it on Showtime. So I'll put a whole thing for that so everybody knows to come in, and we'll just discuss and talk about what we thought about the season, the ending, where season 4 goes. I do have some thoughts on where season 4 could potentially go, but I want to see the finale first, and I want to see what happens there because it might shift around. But I will have that video for you out on Monday. So we're going to continue Yellowjackets. Don't worry about it, discussing theories and all of that. Very curious to hear when they announce season 4. Is it potentially coming tomorrow, or is it coming maybe until Monday when the show does air on Showtime? Usually that's when they like to release things like trailers and things like that. So if a big announcement were to come, it wouldn't be until then. But make sure you are subscribed to us. We will continue the Yellowjackets chatter throughout, as well as theorizing and talking about that finale because it's going to be big. I feel like it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a good one, and I am so excited. Really loving what Yellowjackets has been doing ever since that scientist episode this season. Things really shifted, honestly. Like, it just got so interesting. Like, I've been a fan. I've been excited for everything that's come. I've never really given up on the show. I feel like it's had some missteps here and there, but I truly am ready. Let me know what you thought about this clip they showcased right here. What do you think about this dynamic now where Shauna is literally putting everybody in check and just everybody's falling into line? I'm curious by the end of this episode if she's still in charge or not, and how this hunt goes and who is Pit Girl, right? And if they get rescued, or is there a sign that they're going to get rescued pretty soon? That's my other question. But I do have my 5 questions I need answered finale video up already if you want to go check that out. It's 5 questions that I think that the finale should answer for us, and what do I think could be the answers to them if you want to watch that video. I also have my theory video on what potentially could happen in this episode leading up to the season 4 video up already as well. And tomorrow I will have my breakdown on the episode and all of that. So happy Yellowjackets finale eve to everybody who celebrates, and tomorrow should be a pretty fun day as well. So very excited to talk more with y'all, get some good sleep, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in the Yellowjackets season 3 finale. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Let's get to 40,000 subscribers. That's our big goal. And as always, I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive, y'all.